Revive Hunger Games 4. In District 1 is Tung 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 Sahura, Samus, Double D, and Diddy Kong. And actually, he got this thing working, so. District 2 is Marvin the Martian, Billy, Wimpole, and Sam. District 3 is Kevin, Von Melon, Ned, and Lizzie. District 4, Kaka, Karen, Coco Melon, and Skibidi Toilet. District 5, Amy, Daisy, Jack Black, and Dexter. District 6, All-Star, Ash, Golden Goomba, and And let me remind you again, there are two of this thing called no ones. What this means is that if one of these win, this one is called no one. That means the other characters will not appear. So keep that in mind. District 7 is Chris Pratt, SpongeBob, Eddie's brother, and Terrence. District 8, Steven, Dockrobum, Actus, and Upin Ipin. District 9, Zane, Reg Rock, Mr. WPNZ, and Ed. District 10, Tom and Jerry, Sylvester and Tweety, Hello Kitty White, and SNG4. District 11, Chomper, Hammer Bros, Cuphead, and Lincoln. And District 12 is Steve, Jaden, Min Min, and again, the no one thing. Let's go. At the tribute stand of the podiums, the horn sounds. Steve gathers as much food as he can. Wait, did I add 2 Jack Blacks into the anyway? Did I just add 2 Jack Blacks into this? Anyways, Terrence runs away from the cornucopia. Hold it. Give me a second. Damn it. Wrong button. Okay, now this is much better. Bro takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Amy runs away from the cornucopia. Vava takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Kaka. Kaka. Kitty White runs away from the cornucopia. Karen runs away from the cornucopia. Golden Goomba runs away from the cornucopia. SpongeBob runs away from the cornucopia. Wapo runs away from the cornucopia. Skibidi Toilet runs away from the cornucopia. Tung 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 Sahura runs away from the cornucopia. Steven runs away from the cornucopia. Hammer Bro runs away from the cornucopia. Ed finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Mr. WPNZ and Lizzie work together to drum Billy. Bro got second place in the 7th Hunger Games, and now he's dead. Sylvester and Tweety scares Min Min away from the cornucopia. No one rips a mace out of Ash Ketchum's hands. Ned runs away from the cornucopia. Diddy Kong finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Roark overpowers Marvin the Martian, killing him? Are you kidding me? Venom Melon runs away from the cornucopia. Upin and Ipin runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, at least they don't just die automatically. SNG4 runs away from the cornucopia. Zane and Eddie's brother fight for a bag. Eddie's brother gives up and retreats. Well, bro cannot beat Zane in a fight. Lincoln Loud runs away from the cornucopia. Cuphead runs away from the cornucopia. No one received a trident from inside the cornucopia. Tom and Jerry breaks the nose out of Coco Melon's. Tom and Jerry breaks Coco Melon's nose for a basket of bread. Bro, Tom and Jerry are the Chad, and Coco Melon is the weeb. Sam rips a race out of Jaden's hands. Prince Daisy runs away from the cornucopia. Double D runs away from the cornucopia. Dexter finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Samus runs away from the cornucopia. Kevin runs away from the cornucopia. Jack Black grabs a shovel. Chris Pratt runs away from the cornucopia. Chomper runs away from the cornucopia. Actus runs away from the cornucopia. All-Star grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. And also All-Star. Okay, so All-Star. They won. Crap. Anyway. Chris Pratt searches for firewood. Chomper injures himself. Lacey searches for firewood. Coco Melon begs Min Min to kill him. She refuses, keeping Coco Melon alive. Min Min, you idiot. You couldn't kill Coco Melon right now. Jack Black discovers a cave. Roark diverts Lincoln's attention and runs away. Daisy hunts for the tribute. Octus sees a smoke rising from the distance but decides not to investigate. Kitty White stalks Zane. Golden Goomba runs away from Ash Ketchum. Bro. Dorok injures himself. Bro. Wormhole makes a slingshot. Mr. WPNZ, Skibby, Toilet, Tung 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 Sakura, Venom Melon, and SNG 400 for other tributes. That's a mouthful. Diddy Kong is poked by stones while picking berries. Dexter searches for firewood. Double D searches for water source. Cuphead throws a knife into Jaden's chest. Bro, what's going on now? Hammer Bro searches for firewood. Kevin runs away from Sylvester and Tweety. Terrence questions his sanity. Ed runs away from Steve. No one defeats no one in the fight but spares his life. That's really confusing. Eddie's brother tries to sleep through the entire day. Amy poisons Sam's drink. She drinks it and dies. Looks like Amy. Tom and Jerry, Samus, Steven, and Karen hunts for other tributes. Ned dies from dysentery. SpongeBob steals from Epen while there isn't looking, and Kaka scares All-Star off. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Billy, District 2, Marvin the Martian, District 2, Jaden, District 12, Sam, District 2, and Ned, District 3. Like, most of the people from District 2 are dead. There's only probably one of them remaining. Night 1. Daisy thinks about home. Skibby Toilet receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Double D thinks about home. Coco Melon tends to Eddie's wounds. Eddie's brother's wounds. Are you kidding me right now? Steven begs for Kevin to kill him. He refuses, keeping Steven alive. Well, that's in character for Kevin. Steve starts a fire. Amy and All-Star tell stories about themselves to each other. Terrence tends to his wounds. Open and Epen and Ed huddle for warmth. Well, that's cute. SNG4 begs for Zane to kill him. He refuses, keeping SNG4 alive. No one, Kitty White, SpongeBob, and No One and Cuphead track down and kill Ash. Are you kidding me? Well, I'm not angry because SpongeBob, because you know SpongeBob. But still, why take out this guy? You could have taken out freaking Skibbity Toilet. You guys couldn't freaking take out Coco Melon. Chomper, Chris Pratt, and Mr. WPNZ discuss the games of what might happen in the morning. Tom and Jerry, Samus, Jack Black, and Hammer Bro tell stories about themselves to each other. Tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Rocco sets out camp for the night. Bro cry hums. Link aloud attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Dexter, Diddy Kong, and Tung 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 Sakura discuss the games of what might happen in the morning. Karen tends to her wounds. Octus passes out from exhaustion. Kaka is unable to start fire and sleeps without warmth. Golden Goomba tries to sing himself to sleep. Lizzie, Wimple, Min Min, and Venom sleeps in shifts. And Sylvester and Tweety is unable to start fire and sleeps without warmth. Day 2, SNG4 tries to spearfish with a trident. Hammer Bro, Chris Pratt, Sylvester and Tweety and Kaka hunts for the tributes. All-Star stalks Diddy Kong. Steve catches Venom Melon off guard and kills her. Zane, Karen, Lizzie, and No One raise Lincoln Loud's camp while he's hunting. SpongeBob runs away from Kitty White. Dorok discovers a river. Golden Goomba receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tom and Jerry sprains their ankles while running away from Rock. Bro, that... Jack Black camouflages himself in the bushes. Samus scares No One off. Tung 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 Sahura receives explosive from an unknown sponsor. Mr. WPNZ searches for water source. Octus goes hunting. Amy makes a slingshot. Min Min discovers a river. Terrence defeats Daisy in a fight but spares her life. Double D defeats Wampole in a fight but spares his life. Cuphead and Skibby Toilet split up to search for resources. Dexter questions his sanity. Open Epen discovers a river. Egg camouflages himself in the bushes. Steven chases Chomper. Isn't that supposed to be the other way around? Kevin makes a slingshot. Eddie's brother and Coco Melon hunt for other tributes. Are you serious right now? The two are teaming up. Two cannon shots can be heard in distance. Ash Ketchum, District 6, and Venom, District 3. Night 2. Eddie's brother thinks about winning. No surprise there. Lizzie, Double D, and Upin and Ipin, and Tung 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 Sahura sleeps in shifts. Chris Pratt and Cuphead run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Steven cannot handle the serpent dentist and commits suicide. Min dies from hunger. Are you kidding me? Amy tends to Daisy's wounds. Golden Goomba starts a fire. Bro quietly hums. I think he's plotting what he's gonna do. Karen, Kaka, Zane, SNG4, and Tom and Jerry sleep in shifts. No one and Sylvester run into each other, and Sylvester and Tweety run into each other and decide to choose for the night. R2's let Steve into his shelter. Flint and Steel. First, Steve will probably say Flint and Steel. Nah, I think he will be saying the Nether. Samus receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Rock and Scooby Toilet work together to drown Chomper. Are you kidding me right now? SpongeBob kills Lincoln Loud as he tried to run. Well, looks like SpongeBob is the way better cartoon than the Loud House anyways. No one and Dexter sleeps in shifts. All-Star sees a fire but stays hidden. Terrence is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Diddy Kong and Jack Black huddle for warmth. Mr. WPNZ tries to sing himself to sleep. Kevin quietly hums. Ed receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Coco Melon, Kitty White, and Hammer Bro discuss the game. What might happen in the morning. Paul questions his sanity. Day 3. Diddy Kong, Arthur, Hammer Bro, and Paul hunts for other tributes. No one overhears Daisy and Terrence talking at distance. I think the two are friends now. Lizzie discovers a cave. Scooby Toilet receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. No one discovers a river. Tung Sahura collects food from a tree. Steve, SNG4, Zane, Jack Black hunts for other tributes. The two Jack Blacks are teaming up. What? SpongeBob constructs a shack. Dexter stalks Kitty White. Double D, Amy, and Kevin hunts for the tributes. Rig Rock, and Sylvester and Tweety hunts for the tribute. Golden Goomba, Samus, Upin and Ipin, and Cuphead hunts for the tributes. Kaka receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Coco Melon forces Eddie's brother to kill Tom and Jerry or Karen. He decides to kill Karen. Well, okay, looks like Eddie's brother did the right thing for once. Killing Karen instead of Tom and Jerry. And I can't believe Coco Melon making the... Looks like Coco Melon is the villain after all. Mr. WPNC receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Chris Pratt begs for Ed to kill him. He refuses, keeping Chris Pratt alive. Well, that's also in character for Ed. And I say in character. All-Star questions his sanity. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Steven, District 8. Min, District 12. Chomper, District 11, Lincoln Loud, District 11, Karen, District 4. Night 3. Upin and Ipin is awoken by nightmares. SNG4, Sylvester and Tweety and Dexter cheerfully sing songs together. Tung Sahura thinks about winning. Are you kidding me right now? Double D legs Coco Melon to his shelter. Okay, Double D, now you can kill him anyways. Terrence sets out camp for the night. Scooby Toilet is awoken by nightmares, getting killed by the TV men. Diddy Kong received medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Chris Pratt attempts to start fires but is unsuccessful. Steve looks at the night sky. Eddie's brother cooks his food before putting his fire out. Golden Goomba and Zane hold the form. No one tends to cup his wounds. Lizzie sets out camp for the night. Kitty White tends to Kevin's wounds. Well, that's wholesome. Jack Black tends to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Tom and Jerry, Rock, and Hammer Bro sleeps in shifts. All-Star sees a fire but stays hidden. Again? Wimple, SpongeBob, Kaka, and Daisy sleeps in shifts. Rock tends to Amy's wounds. Mr. WPNZ, Samus, and no one discusses the games what might happen in the morning. Arthur tends to try to sing himself to sleep. And Ed receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Day 4. Sylvester and Tweety and Ed hunts for the tributes. Okay. Daisy and Open and Epen split up the search for resources. Skibidi Toilet is pricked by thorns while picking berries. You don't even have hands. Octus, Hammer Bro, Kitty White, and Whipper race Samus Campbell. She is hunting. SNG4 sees smoke rising in the distance but decided not to investigate. Mr. WPNZ stalks Zane. Golden Goomba camouflaging himself in the bushes. Tom and Jerry makes a slingshot. Double D thinks about home. Eddie's brother defeats Steve in a fight but spares his life. How did he able to beat Steve? Bora thinks about home. Kaka injures himself. No one, Lizzie, Rock, and Coco Melon raids no one's camp while she is hunting. Why they're all teaming up with Coco Melon? Cuphead injures himself. Kevin sprains his ankle while running away from Terrence. Bro, that's impossible for you to escape from Terrence. Tung Sohiro picks flowers. Dexter tries to sleep through the entire day. Chris Pratt hunts for other tributes. Jack Black steals from Amy while she isn't looking. Diddy Kong thinks about home. All-Star and SpongeBob work together for the day. Okay, that's cool. No one died, I'm surprised. Night 4, Dexter, Amy, No One, and Hammer Bro sleeps in shifts. Eddie's birth questions his sanity. Zane falls into a pit and dies? Are you kidding me? SpongeBob accidentally steps on a landmine? Are you serious right now, bro? Daisy questions her sanity. Jack Black, Golden Goomba, Mr. WPNZ, and Sylvester and Tweety tell stories about themselves to each other to tell ghost stories to lighten the mood. No one tastes Gregor Rock's food, killing him? Are you kidding me? Open and Epen receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Tung Sohura, Steve, and Octa starts a fight. But Steve runs away and Tung Sohura kills Steve. Bruh, are you serious right now? Why is the Brain Rock character still living? Cuphead loses sight of where he is. SNG4 begs for Coco Melon to kill him. He refuses, keeping SNG4 alive. Kevin killed Double D for his supplies. Are you serious? Dorok fits Kitty White, Samus, and Chris Pratt away from his fire. All-Star stats with his back of a tree branch. Tom and Jerry and Ed talks about the tribute still alive. Kaka kills Skibidi Toilet with his own weapon. W Kaka and L Skibidi Toilet. Diddy Kong and Lady track down and kill Terrence? How are they able to kill Terrence? Day 5. Eddie's brother unknowingly eat toxic berries. What is going on? Hammer Bro kills Uben and Epen while they try to run. What is going on? And plus, Uben and Epen did well than the last one. Then the 8 Hunger Games. No one sprains her ankle while running away from Dirk. Or Sylvester and Tweety scares SNG4 off. Goomba sprains his ankle. Samus attacks Ed, but he manages to escape. Kevin goes hunting. No one spears fish with a trident. Kitty White hunts for other tributes. Chris Pratt climbs a tree but falls on Tom and Jerry, killing them both. Are you kidding me? Cuphead steals from Amy while she isn't looking. Dexter tries to spearfish with a trident. Lizzie stats All-Star in the while his back is turned? Bro, seriously, All-Star? Tung Sohura searches for water source. Mr. WPNZ discovers a river. Daisy makes a slingshot. Diddy Kong sees smoke rise in the distance but decided not to investigate. Steve receives food from an unknown sponsor. Coco Melon overhears Jack Black and Kaka talking in the distance. Whoa, what a arena event! The area and board began to Kitty White electrocuted by the boulder. SNG4 restrains Daisy to a tree and leads her to die. Kevin restrains Cuphead to a tree and leads him to die. Sylvester and Tweety pushes Lizzie into the border while she is not paying attention. Mr. WPNZ survives. Dexter is electrocuted by the... No one survives. Are you serious? Ed pushes Kaka in the border while he isn't paying attention. W Ed and LOL Kaka. He did not go invisible that time. Hammer Bro pushes No One to a border while he isn't paying attention. Okay, one of the No Ones are out. Dorok survives. Coco Melon treads on a tree branch and unable to recover fast enough. Let's go! LOL, you stupid Coco Melon. Yeah, that's what you get. Jack Black restrains Amy and into a tree and leads her to die. Samus survives. Golden Goomba survives. I'm not surprised that Samus and Golden Goomba survives. After all, they are smart. Steve survives. Tung Sahura survived. And Diddy Kong got electrocuted by the borders. Okay, at least Diddy Kong also did well. Holy crap! 23 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. This is the most cannon shots I've ever seen from a freaking Hunger Games videos. Okay, so let's go on. Zane, District 9. SpongeBob, District 7. Regrock, District 9. Octails, District 8. Double D, District 1. Rempel, District 2. Skibidi Toilet, District 4. Terrence, District 7. Eddie's Brother, District 7. Open and Epen, District 8. Chris Pratt, District 7. Tom and Jerry, District 10. All-Star, District 6. Katie White, District 10. Daisy, District 5. Cuphead, District 11. Liz, District 3. Dexter, District 5. Kaka, District 4. No One, District 6. Coco Melon, District 4. You sucker! Coco Melon, you're such a sucker. Amy, District 5. And Diddy Kong, District 1. Let's see everyone so far. So far, District 1, Tung Sahura and Samus are still living. And Tung Sahura has 1 kill. All the District 2 members are dead. Only one of the District 3 members are alive, and it's Kevin with 2 kills. All the District 4 members are dead. Only one of the District 5 members are still alive, and it's Jack Black who has 1 kill. All of District 6, Golden Goomba is the only District 6 member to still be alive with no kills. District 7, all the freaking District 7 are all freaking dead. Are you kidding me right now? District Brom is still the only survivor in District 8. Mr. WPNZ and Ed are still alive in District 9 with 1 kill each. District 10, Sylvester and SNG4 are still alive with 1 kill each once again. District 11, Hammer Bro is the only one alive in the District 11 lineup, and he has 2 kills. And District 12 is the No One and Jack and Steve with only 1 and 2 kills respectively. What kind of death is going on in that one section? This is gonna be the biggest one I've seen. Okay, so night 5, SNG4 is awoken by nightmares. Mr. WPNC receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ed shoots a poisoned brawl dog into Golden Goomba's neck, slowly killing him. Kevin lets Sylvester and Tweety into his shelter. Ed tends to his Jack Black tends to his wounds. Tung Sahura crashes himself to sleep. Hammer Bro hunts the Star Fire but is unsuccessful. Bro bashes Steve's head with a mace. Are you kidding me? No one is awoken but stays awake all night. And Samus falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Womp womp. The feast. The cornucopia supplies weapons and members for the Trivia's families. No one decides not to go to the feast. Tung Sahura decides not to go to the feast. Derek decides not to go to the feast. Kevin decides not to go to the feast. Sylvester and Tweety decide not to go to the feast. Jack Black decides not to go to the feast. Hammer Bro overpowers SNG4, killing him. Mr. WPNC decides not to go to the feast. Ed decides not to go to the feast. Only 1 death and it's SNG4 and the freaking cornucopia thing. What? District 6. Sylvester and Tweety stab Jack Black to death with size. Kevin tends to Ed's wounds. Okay, cool. 2 nice characters being friends. Mr. WPNZ defeats Hammer Bro in the fight but spares his life. At this point, I'm not even surprised if there's a death. Dorog received fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and no one sets an explosion now killing Tung Sahura. Bruh. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Golden Goomba, District 6, Steve, District 12, Samus, District 1, SNG4, District 10, Jack Black, District 5, Tung Sahura, District 1. 2 Jack Blacks are dead. Are you kidding me right now? Night 6. Burrow receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ed looks at the night sky. Hammer Bro crouches insanity. No one thinks about home. Sylvester and Tweety is awoken by nightmares. And Kevin, Mr. WPNZ, went to a train and decided to troop for the night. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 characters still alive. Day 7. Are you kidding me? No one sets out explosion without killing Kevin. How did she able to get so much explosives? Ed thinks about home. Dorog diverts Hammer Bros' attention and runs away. Mr. WPNZ spurts for a trident, and Sylvester and Tweety picks flowers. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and it's Kevin from District 3. Day 4. Ed and Sylvester and Tweety run into each other and decide to truce for the night. No one receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mr. PNZ and Hammer Bro huddle for warmth. And Brock climbs a tree, attempts to try a tree, but falls to his death. Are you serious? Day 8. Sylvester and Tweety diverts no one's attention and runs away. Mr. WPNZ chases Ed, and Hammer Bro receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. An arena event again? As acid rain pours on the arena, Hammer Bro survives. No one is unable to start fire and dies. Ed is unable to start the fire shelter and dies. Are you kidding me? No one survives. Sylvester and Tweety trips first into a puddle of acid and rain. Wait, so Hammer Bro and Mr. WPNZ are still alive. Which one? By the way, 4 cannon shots been heard in the distance. Barack Bomb, District 8. No one, District 12. Ed, District 9. And Sylvester and Tweety, District 10. Let's see who will win. Hammer Bro is unable to handle disturbance that is incumbent suicide. Bro, you literally are the last 2 remaining. Wait a second, so then the winner is Mr. WPNZ from District 9. I can't believe that an SNG4 character actually won this. Let's see the replacement. Here's the replacements. I'm just gonna zoom out a bit. Mr. WPNZ win with only 1 kill. Like, 1 kill. Like, this is like 1 kill. Hammer Bro literally has 3 kills, and bro, even no one has more kills, and it still died. Liz even has 3 kills, and most of the kills are usually due to 1 or 2s. But still, congratulations to Mr. WPNZ for winning, my first SNG4 character to win. And I'm very happy for Ed to made it this far. I'm actually happy for Ed to made it this far, actually. Like, at least bro made it this far. Unfortunately, our pal Double D is very low, unfortunately. But still, Mr. WPNZ win this, and Mr. WPNZ win this, so see you next time.
Sorry, friends, I got to go. We're glad you came to enjoy the show. Moon's my lookout, stars my guide. Let's do that jailbreak jive.
We really should be on our way. Don't know the words or what to say.
Okay, that's enough for today.
Hey, I never asked to be in a show like this beforehand.
No bars can hold a tune like mine.
Not without me by your side.